Hello YouTube, Dogfoot9 here, and welcome to a commentary about bringing back older maps from Call of Duty. Now, just a couple of little notes. If you can hear someone hoovering or making a noise outside, it's because in the other room, they are putting some new things in there. They're hoovering up at the moment because we're just like moving some more stuff in. But yeah, that's why there's a noise. And also I'm using the L85 in the majority of this gameplay. I know the commentaries about bringing back older maps, which, thinking about it, I should have really played on something like Back to Strike at Carcand or Wake Island or one of those maps as their older maps. But I just decided to use the L85A2 last night. So yeah, today we're talking about bringing back older maps, and they've done that a bit in Battlefield 3. Like they brought out the not Strike at Carcand, but Back to Carcand, the map pack, which brought back people's favourite maps from Battlefield 2. Now, what I'd like to see in Battlefield 4 is bringing back maps from other quick games which have got Battlefield in the title, such as Bad Company 2. Today I'm going to be using a couple of examples, such as White Pass and Isla Innocence. I think that's how you say it. But I'd like to see these maps come back, mainly because they're one of my favourite maps, and I'm going to use them as examples, as I thought about these examples quite a bit, as they were my favourite maps from Bad Company 2, and you guys probably know that if you've been around the channel quite a bit, or you've played with me on Bad Company 2, but I love those maps, and I'd like to see them come back into Battlefield 3, or, well, I don't think they'll come into Battlefield 3, but I'd like to see them in Battlefield 4, as they were really, really good maps. Now, the argument against it is that all the maps now play on all the different game modes, except from, like, No Shark Canals does not play, like, Gun Master or Tank Superiority. It's only the newer maps which do those game modes. But for instance, in Bad Company 2, you had maps built for Rush, maps built for Conquest, and maps built for both. Now, people are saying that, seeing as Battlefield has gone in that direction, that every map can be played on every game mode, they won't be able to bring back these older maps from Bad Company 2, especially in Isla Innocentes, or Isla Innocence, however you say it, mainly because Rush on that match would be quite weird to do. But I've been thinking about this. On No Shark Canals, you can start off on an aircraft carrier, and one team starts further back in the map. Well, on Isla Innocentes, there's an aircraft carrier and a couple of battleships, and then there's a little road. You can see it on the last base of Rush. There's a little road just going round to the left, and one team could start there, and the other team could start on the aircraft carrier. So I don't know why they don't do it. It might be something to do with like rebuilding it in the Frostbite 2 engine. I don't know if that'd take a long time. It might do. They might just not want to bring it back because it's in quite a recent game, like in Bad Company 2. It's the one before Battlefield 3, so they might not want to bring it back straight away. They might bring it back a bit later on, or they might just not want to, and they might just not want to bring back older maps. They might want to release new ones, so people aren't moaning that they're just re-releasing games. It might be a mixture of those things, but I think it would work really well. For instance, they could start on the aircraft carriers in Conquest. I think I might have just said Rush earlier. They could do team deathmatch, as they could have the island as an area, or they could use the little town, and that could be quite spread out. They could use that, like the town and the base, and the like aircraft base behind it, or whatever it is, the outpost behind it, as the team deathmatch. They could do all sorts with it. I think it would just be quite a bit of hard work to add extra bits onto the maps, such as in White Pass. To do team deathmatch, they won't have to add much, but they might have to add a little bit. They'd probably have to just do it up a bit. But with Isla Innocence, they would probably have to add extra land and extra areas, and it was quite a big map itself, so you wouldn't really want to see much, and it might cause lag if They did make it a bit bigger. That's some of their excuses for not making massive maps. I know Heavy Metal and especially Harvest Day was quite laggy and would sometimes even freeze PlayStations. I mean, my PlayStation's froze quite a few times due to Harvest Day because it was quite a big map and had quite a few vehicles on it. So if you could bring back any two maps from any Battlefield game or a EA or a DICE game, so you could bring one over from Medal of Honor, even though it wouldn't really fit. I mean, they'd have to do quite a lot of work to a Medal of Honor game, a Medal of Honor map if they were going to bring it to Battlefield. But if you could bring any Battlefield map into Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3, I don't think they'll do it in Battlefield 3, but they might do it in Battlefield 4, then what two maps would that be? I mean, I've told you mine would be Isle Innocence, as I loved playing Rush on it and I think it would fit all the game modes, and I told you White Pass, so it seemed to just be a really good overall map. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or a comment about what I've just said earlier, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.